Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! G'day humans, I'm Bushka and today's video is going to be pretty wild. Please forgive if the audio quality isn't up to its usual standard. It's because I'm in a hotel room in Vilnius at the moment in Lithuania. Fantastic place and the home of very, very good internet. This is a topic that I think a lot of you can relate to. If you take a look in the bottom left corner of the game screen, you'll see that it says 20 ms. This is a number that I have never really experienced before, and this is the hotel Wi-Fi in Vilnius. Normally I'm on, at best, 90, but usually about 130 to 160, and if I'm on the North American server, 180 to 220. Playing with 20 milliseconds is an eye-opener, and this is the first engagement I had on the European server, playing from my hotel in Lithuania. And I was talking to Nev on the Discord server while I was playing this. My good mate Nev, one of my mods and one of my patrons and one of my fellow Sydney-siders who has the same ping as I have. And I just started laughing in the middle of our conversation. And I couldn't stop laughing. I was cackling maniacally. And the reason was that that engagement here and a bunch of little engagements afterwards was so different to my normal engagements on the Asia server. And I'll break it down and I'll tell you why. But suffice to say that playing on 20 ping, I never want to hear a North American whinge ever again about their ping. I will take them out to the back of the woodshed and beat them solid. And I understand that this isn't just good ping, this is the best ping. I mean, if you look at the bottom left corner of my screen, it says 20. It doesn't say, when I say I have 20 ping, I'm not saying like I spike at 50 and it generally on a good game is around 20. The server that I'm on at the moment on Europe, like this peak here on Asia, I swear to God I'd die doing that peak. Like, it doesn't go anywhere else but 20. It sticks at 20. I think 20 is like a representation of as low as it's allowed to physically say it goes, because it doesn't freaking move. It is set in stone at 20. And it's a revelation. Playing on 20 ping is God mode. I just, all of you who've dreamt of the day that you get to play on 20 ping, I'm telling you, dream the dream. 5 years in, and I'm a believer. 20 ping and good ping is an incredible thing to experience. And I was laughing my ass off because I was talking to them and I said, I've figured out how to win PMCO. All we do is we get 4 Australians and put them on 20 ping because it feels amazing. The stuff that I've really noticed, let's break this down. And I've just from a pure kind of dry mathematical standpoint, I want to talk about this. The stuff that I've really, really noticed is the peaks. So when I play on the Asia server, when I peak and then duck, which is something that I'm used to doing, right? You'll see after every engagement, I'm peaking and ducking, peaking and ducking. When you duck on Asia, I nearly always duck and I bring damage back, right? I thought that guy was dead. It turns out he wasn't dead. You bring damage back. It's like you duck, and when you duck, you take damage when you pull back, because the server is telling you that that's the damage you would have taken. There's so many occasions where I'm like, if you watch the streams, and people go, oh, stop whinging. It's like, I shouldn't have taken damage there, or I hit him 6 times and he didn't fall over and then I fell over. I have not had one experience of that on the European server. Not freaking one. And that's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. And it's made me appreciate a lot of the weapons that I don't really get to use a lot. And the accuracy is just better. Like, I'm more accurate on the European server than I'm on the Asia server with the same device and the same weapons and the same skill set. It's crazy sitting at a shitty desk in a hotel room compared to my normal desk and my perfect iPad stand and everything, and just being better on movement, better on peaks, better on sniper shots, better on everything. And the only thing that has changed is my ping. There is, and this is a great example. So someone is camping the shop here and they're lying in the grass with a shotgun. Now at 150 ping, I would have jumped on the bike and been dead, because basically it would have taken longer for the animation to happen. At 20 ping, the animation is happening so quickly that he misses. he's hitting the bike, and then I jump off the bike and he hits again on the bike, not me. That's a ping save. That is a 100% a ping save. And I'm telling you right now, all those people that you hear whinging about high ping players and how it's not fair high ping when they're on low ping, and that is such bullshit. It is such absolute bollocks. I understand what people say, like when warping is occurring, and that's not really high ping, that's unstable ping. It's not just like that they're on 250. Also, this is another one. I would have been dead here. On this next peak,
Sure.
I would have been dead for sure. Having 20 ping it's just so, your peaks, your desync peaks are crazy good. Like when you peak from cover on 20 ping, you're basically the server, okay? That means the guy coming around the corner in broad, you've got probably a 70 millisecond advantage on them, maybe 50. And 50 milliseconds to a good player who's in control and can use his weapon properly, that's enough for like 2 or 3 shots with certain weapons. And 2 or 3 shots is game breaking. If you're desync peaking, third person peaking with low ping, oh my god, I'm playing this game and thinking this is what it's like when I'm playing against these kids from Japan and that. Like this is the ping that they have versus me who's running around on 150 and 160. You reset the peak every time and come back out, and it's like 3 shots. And if you know how to shoot and you're headshotting and using AKs and MG3s and Mark 14s, oh my god. Like, it's diabolical. And one other weird thing about the European server, and I've not shown a lot of clips of it, but more of them have their mics on. More of them have their mics on. These little wall peak situations too, like this one in particular. Watch how I stand and duck on this engagement. And I'm not, like on Asia, I'd be taking damage on these ducks. I'd take damage on every single duck, and it's just not happening on EU. This is so funny. Like, these guys, see what I mean? They've all got their mics on. I don't know what this guy's saying, but they're talking. And I'm like turning my mic on because I'm just going out there to say, guys, bad luck. I'm not recording my voice, obviously. I'm going to do some gameplays and record my voice, but just not on this one. And I'm like, guys, so bad luck. Why are you walking around? And I'm like, maybe there's someone coming. Maybe they got buddies. Is that what? Oh, yes, there's definitely someone coming. Hello. And then I just absolutely, like, look how accurate the barrel is. This is the thing. The guns are more accurate. And they're not more accurate because I just suddenly got better. They're not more accurate because I bought a new iPad. They're more accurate. Watch the peak on this barrel, right? On Asia, this is never this clean. Every single time. It's just clean. And I'm really struggling to accept that I have to go back to shitty ping. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's crazy good. Yeah. Look, and I understand that I'm not playing against the best in the world right now. It's not the stats and the wins that I'm interested in here. It's the cleanness of the movement compared to how it used to be. It's the accuracy of the weapons. And I've never felt anything like it. I mean, this whole engagement here, there's 11 people left. They've called in a flare, and I'm pushing everything, right? Because I've never felt so confident in the game that I can take you. It's just like, yep, I can do it. If it's there, I can push it. I can have a crack because I know that and it's not because I know I'm better than the other player at all. It's because I know that if I do everything right, I'm going to get the gunshots that I put out there. Like, everything is going to happen. And it's an incredible feeling. And the movements, I don't miss steps. I'm not like missing windows and jump. I can't explain it any other way. Like, the movement's just crisp. I feel sometimes like I'm watching a YouTube video of someone who's really good because the freaking actual movement is working as advertised, as opposed to my normal gameplay where it's like jump 3 times to get in a window. It all just feels absolutely brilliant. Now, maybe I just got it on a good day. I will say I'm running a VPN. I use a VPN that Fate's recommended to me called UU Booster, and it's dialed me into the European server. And the other thing I found out, which was nice, was I was just going to play on Asia because I'm glad I didn't. But I was just going to play on Asia because it used to be 60 days to swap servers, but it's now 14 days, which is something that I don't know if you guys realize this, but they only instituted recently. I had no idea it was the case, and having these peaks here, you don't take the damage. Like, I can't explain to you how crazy it is to keep peaking and popping and re-peaking and not taking damage every time you pull your head back half a second while you're behind a wall. It's such a feeling. It's just, having low ping should be something everyone gets to experience at least once in their life, okay? And I understand that for some of you, this is every day, but you got to imagine how exciting it is, because this has been not just 5 years in PUBG Mobile. I've been a professional content creator. It's got to be for nearly 10 years now. It was over 3 years that I was full-time making content in Blitz, with Patreon and wargaming and casting and doing gigs and things. And I've done it on shit ping from every single server, every time I've ever played. And to sit here on this kind of ping and just suddenly all the shots go where you point them, it's like waking up from a dream. It's like you're the only crazy person in the room. And then suddenly everyone's like, no, actually, you're not crazy. We're all crazy. It's a weird thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing this experience with me and allowing me to enjoy myself and tell you all about it. And I hope no one out there is getting upset now because they don't have good ping. But, dream the dream. Dream the impossible dream. And maybe after 9 years or something, you too will have a day where the ping is glorious and low and always green. Until next time, the ping was at 32 and 28 seconds during this engagement. Milliseconds. 24. This is the only time I ever saw it move. It's just wild. It just sits there doing nothing. What a crazy thing. I don't know what happened during this engagement, but it actually went up to 48. Wild. 52. Insane. Until next time, look after yourselves, stay safe for the battlefield, and bye for now. Oh, please subscribe and do all that stuff. Bye.